Hey everybody, remember if you like our videos, subscribe to us on YouTube and write a review. It kind of helps us a little bit. Hey, I love what's in the bag. When I see those articles or I Google it and whatever, I love to see what's in the bag. So I'm going to talk about what's in my bag right now. And you guys, there is no way that my golf set looks today like it did 30 years ago. I don't swing the same as I did. That'd be silly to do that. And by the way, I'm graphite everything now. I've been graphiting my irons now for about 6 or 7 years. I had an injury a few years ago that kind of made me think about it, but I ended up picking 6 or 7 yards up, so it really helped me. So here we go. The longest iron in my bag, I'm going to start in the middle because that's sometimes a little point of contention when we do fittings. The longest iron in my bag is a 6 iron. Then I have a 4 and a 5 hybrid. And then I jump up to a 5 wood. I didn't have a 5 wood until about 3 years ago. I was still hitting the 3 hybrid, but I realized that the 5 would outperform the 3 hybrid, which is very common. They're the same loft, but I hit the 5 wood about 10 or 12 yards further, and I hit it higher with more spin, so it was a no-brainer. And then I have a 3 wood. I'm still hitting the 3 wood okay. And then my driver. My driver is 44 inches long. That's almost 2 inches short of standard. So shorter drivers let us hit it more solid more often. I hit this further because I hit it more solid more often. So we fit a lot of short drivers. I fit one standard length driver last year. I fitted to a 6'9" basketball player from KU that was, like I said, 6'9", and he was standard length. But we fit a lot of shorter drivers. I will tell you that all of my grips are mid-size. They're Tour Velvets. I wear an extra large glove when I play, so my hands are a little bit bigger, and I've always had a mid-size. Now my irons are 2 degrees flat, which is a little bit unusual for someone that's 6 feet tall, but not altogether unusual. And remember, that just has to do with how you come into the ball at impact, not how you set up, or even not much to do with your height or whatever. Most people we fit are probably a couple degrees upright, but I've been 2 degrees flat since I was 22 years old. And then in my wedges, I made a change recently in my wedges, where I am now a 54 and 58 guy instead of a 56 and 60 guy. And the main reason I switched is because I wanted to hit my sand wedge further. I wanted to hit my 56, but about 85 or 90 yards. And now with my 54, I can hit it 90, 95, maybe even 100 yards. So that's kind of the reason I made that switch. I will tell you too that I use the specialty gap wedge in mine. I don't have the U wedge in my set. I stopped my set at a pitching wedge, and I haven't always done that. I just made that change about a year ago, and I just like the gap wedge, the utility wedge with the specialized wedges that they make. So I will tell you that my driver is a 9 degree. I do have it set on neutral. I turned it down at one time. I was a low launch guy, so I want to get that ball up better. So I leave it at 9, and I finally got my spin the way I want it. It's usually about 22, 2300 with my spin when I hit it solid. I don't hit it solid every time, but let's kind of look at what's in my bag. So just maybe a point of emphasis here: the longest iron in my set is a 6. Then I go to a 5 and a 4 hybrid. I don't have my 3 hybrid anymore. I wasn't hitting it as good as I hit my 5 wood. And that just changed about a year ago, 2 years ago. I just knew I was having trouble getting that 3 hybrid up over bunkers to get it to stop. And the 5 wood, I don't have to work at it at all. Hey, we love talking clubs. If you have any questions, call us. And thanks for watching this.